Live. Let's get it going with the old theme song.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Where you at?
Yeah, been in your wrestling boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out of Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out Mad Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandals. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net,
And the shit won't change.
Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Very, very abrupt ending to that one, man. That's my brother 150 wrote that for me a couple of years ago, and I haven't seen 150 in a while. But welcome to Tuesday Night Trivia. Your boy Bruce Gas over here, man. Technique, Owen Foster, Justin James, BVO, my brother Chris, the Celtic man himself, Celtic Chris 90. Thank all you cats for coming in here. I got a nice little trivia game whipped up here for you. We just wait for a few more people to come in so we get some competition. And hey, man, boxing was happening this weekend. You know, everybody is really putting Devin Haney on a pedestal. Like this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, I think he's a great boxer, great defensive skills, but he's not a finisher. To be in that elite level, you have to know when to finish a fighter when you got him hurt. And I look back at over 50 years of watching boxing and some of the great finishes I saw. And one that I remember, I was at ringside in the fourth row. I saw Sugar Ray Leonard when he fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. at the Providence Civic Center, February of 1978, I believe it was. Maybe September. I think it was September, a little further down the road. But anyway, man, when it was a back and forth fight, a lot of great action. Sugar Ray Leonard was really always in charge, but I'll tell you, once he hurt Floyd Mayweather Sr., and I saw his eyes go black. I saw an eagle who had a snake in his eyesight and was not going to let him go. And man, I saw a finishing operation. I've seen it from several fighters before that, like that, man. I saw when Marvin Hagler hurt you, you weren't going to go to a decision. You weren't getting off the line. You know, that's the thing that an elite boxer has to have, that killer instinct. And that's the thing that Devin Haney lacks. And until he gets that, he's not going to be on that elite shelf of mine. I want to see him. You've got to get a mean streak, you know. Once you hurt a fighter, you know, that's what you do. You knock him out. And that's just my my take on that night. But anyway, I got some great trivia questions in here for you. We'll see who comes in. We'll get about 10 people in here before we start. Right now, I'm smoking on some garlic cookies, fortified with Mendo cookies, garlic cookies, fortified with some live resin sugar, which is called Mendo cookies. So this has definitely got some potency to it. I've been putting together this quiz for the last couple of hours, so I'm pretty straight right now. But we get a buzz on and we'll get a nice game of nice game of trivia going here. That first one. Get a little water in here. Daniel Berry, my bro, good to see you in here, man. Always supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I recognize that. Usually we get a few of the regulars come in here, man. My man Joe, the Irish historian himself. Susanna from the Philippines, good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you, man. Yes, like and share the program, man. You know, we got to get more people involved in this trivia. But see, I'm just going to be consistent, persistent. Come on here every Tuesday night, throw a little trivia out there, and we'll see what happens, because it's a lot of fun. You know, people will catch on, I'm sure, eventually. Wheelchair. What's up, my what's up, my brother? Getting in the right frame of mind to run this show. And then I got to take my PM supplements. You see, the thing about taking nutritional supplements, you have to make sure you do it consistently, just like we're doing this trivia. We keep it going. Today's Tuesday, as I've showed you many, many times, my little idiot proof pill box here. We got the Tuesday PM right there. It pops up like a little mouse trap, doing. And the four supplements I take in the PM, as I've showed you before. The legendary flaxseed oil, your omega-3, essential fatty acid, and I think this is anabolic too. I've been taking this for years. I also take Cognium. It's a brain supplement, silk protein to keep me from losing my mind. I take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, 2,000 a day. I think I'm going to up it to 3,000 for the cold and flu season. Bernard, salute, bro. Appreciate you coming in here, man. Yes, exactly, Wheelchair John. And then I take the Osteo Biflex. That's got the chondroitin, the glucosamine for the arthritis. Plus, it's got the Boswellia, the Turmac, excellent antioxidants. Gotta stay healthy. If I'm not healthy, who's going to give you Tuesday night trivia? Huh? When we pop it. Pop those pills like a junkie. And we will. I got to get the boys in the back to strike up the band, play us some funky jazz so we can move on through this trivia game. Let me go wake up the band. Guys, that's what I want to hear. Get a little funky. All right. Add to the layout. Let's get the 1 minute countdown going. Hey, sliding counter. There he is. And my sister Rock Chalk. Yeah, we got some sharp boxing minds in here. And this one's going to be not on one specific subject, just on your general boxing knowledge. Some stuff that happened 40 years ago, some stuff that happened 100 years ago, some stuff that's happened last night. You know, we're gonna go general boxing knowledge on the difficult side, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Tuesday night trivia. I like the responsibility. It's almost like having a job again, you know? 5 seconds to go. And the first question will hit the screen. Who defeated Vasily Lomachenko in May 2023 to become the undisputed lightweight champion? 1, was it Teofimo Lopez? 2, George Kambosos? 3, Gary Russell Jr.? Or 4, Devin Haney? Uh-oh, the drunk Irishman's here. Look out. Look out, baby. We got a ringer. Get them votes in, man. Get them votes in. That's it. Windows closed. I hope you got your votes in there. The correct answer is, of course, the first one. Usually we get 100% correct on this one. The correct, oh man, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo defeated Vasily Lomachenko. 40%. The drunk Irishman and Wheelchair John were in on that one. See, we keep them interesting for you, I must say. But this next one, a little bit of history. If you recall this night back 45 years ago, what memorable fight happened 45 years ago tonight? 1, was it Leonard versus Hagler? 2, was it Holmes versus Ali? 3, was it Hearns Barkley 1? Or 4, was it Duran versus Leonard no mas? Hey, Mr. Andrew, salute. Good to see you in here, brother. Andy, my man from the Traveling Fools. Appreciate you coming in here. What happened 45 years ago tonight, 1980? And brother, I was totally dumbfounded. This one blew all our minds. The correct answer, the legendary no mas fight. No, ooh, Mr. Gumbo, my brother. Thank you so much, man. I hardly ever get super chats in here. I appreciate that, bro. Much appreciation to my brother, Mr. Gumbo, the hot grease man himself. Leonard and Duran, no mas, 45 years ago tonight. Can you believe that, man? Can you believe it? But man, shout out to my brother, Mr. Gumbo, for donating to the show. We're going to dedicate this show to Mr. Gumbo Trivia over here, man. Next question coming up in just a second. And it is, in October 2023, who did Tyson Fury fight in a controversial split decision win? 1, was it Alexander Usyk? 2, Francis Ngannou? 3, Dillian White? Or 4, Anthony Joshua? And don't forget, hit that like button. We got to get this contest out there, more competition. Keep it going. But who did Tyson Fury fight in 2023? Kind of blew our minds, man, to see him on his ass. And woo, it was kind of a fun afternoon. This is Happy Organ right now. Happy Organ Hour. Happy Hour organ music playing from the Maple Leaf down in New Orleans. The correct answer on this one, of course, number 2. Something's not. Let me check out I'm doing a show right now. This show's going on YouTube and Facebook. And I don't know if it turned on Facebook. Is it going live? It should be. Oh yeah, it's live. There we go, man. I got Hector Camacho in there. Hector Camacho Jr. watching it. Al Malfin. Thank all you cats over there on Facebook and on YouTube. Which Japanese boxer unified the bantamweight division in December 2022? Sorry, I was paying attention to that, but was it Murata, Inoue, Tanaka, or Okada? Get your votes in there. Get your votes in there. Oh yeah, I think it is working. Okay, cool. We're working over there. All right, man. Cool, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by, brother. 100% knew this one, Monster Inoue. Killer from New Orleans. Question number 5 coming up in just a sec. Who held the WBC lightweight title before it was vacated in 2023? 1. Ryan Garcia, 2. Jorge Linares, 3. George Kambosos Jr., or 4. Devin Haney? Who vacated that WBC lightweight title in 2023? Garlic cookies fortified with live resin sugar, Mendo cookies. But who was it, man? This is an easy one. They've been talking about him all weekend. 100% correct participation trophy on this one. And of course it is badass Devin Haney. And we're only on the 5th question, so if you're just pulling in now, hey, my brother Yankee Kyle, salute, man. Appreciate the views, appreciate you sharing the show, man. Again, several subs, and they told me that Yankee Kyle sent them my way. Everybody got this one 100% with Devin Haney. As we're moving on, question number 6. Oh, I'm ready, baby. Which fighter knocked out Ryan Garcia in April 2023? 1. Teofimo Lopez, 2. Shakur Stevenson, 3. Gervonta Davis, or 4. Devin Haney? I had to throw some softballs in there, but believe me, nobody's coming out of this with a perfect score. In fact, I didn't see my friend Irish Joe in here. He probably already passed out on the couch, but we like to mix classic, historic, and futuristic all in one show here. And this is an easy one. Everybody got this one right. Who knocked out Ryan? 2 losses now. And he's still getting a title fight. He's going to be fighting Mario Barrios. That's just crazy, man. Well, you know what it is? He's a money man. The boppers love him. People that aren't even boxing fans, they know who he is. They support the sport. And hey, how can you knock that? And plus, has Ryan ever been in a dull fight? 100% got this one right. Gervonta Tank Davis. Who was the world heavyweight champion from 1952 to 1956 when he retired undefeated? 1. Was it Rocky Marciano, 2. Joe Louis, 3. Jersey Joe Walcott, or 4. Ezzard Charles? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Nothing like a slapping bass solo, you know? Everybody got this one right? Right? The window's closed. The correct answer is Rocky Balboa. We had 100% on that one. 100% correct on that one. Question number 8. What boxer made the highest payday in a single match? 1. Was it Tyson Fury? 2. Alexander Usyk? 3. Floyd Mayweather Jr. or 4. Canelo Alvarez? Which one of these cats made the highest payday in a history of boxing? You've been Hey, you Ben, salute, bro. Good to see you in here, man. Sub to the channel, please. And we always make we always give you a badge of courage when you come in here, but that's what we want. New blood in here, man. The correct answer on this one is Floyd Mayweather Jr. Number 3. And that was with what? That was with Conor McGregor too, I believe. Imagine that. Floyd, man, I think all you cats are just getting them all right tonight, man. I try to throw difficult ones in there. I figured maybe somebody would kind of, Fury made a ton of money when he fought Usyk. Maybe that's the one. Nope. Money Mayweather. Oh, Bud Fouts, I didn't even see you. Thank you for stopping by. Which boxer became the first undisputed male champion in the 4-belt era? 1. Alexander Usyk. 2. Josh Taylor. 3. Canelo Alvarez. Or 4. Bernard Hopkins. Who was the first boxer to become undisputed in a 4-belt era? Excuse me, I got to spit. It's one thing about the bong. You got to spit them bad boys out, man. But who was the first undisputed male champion in the 4-belt era? B-Hop. Bernard Hopkins, the first 4-belt champion. 86%. Getting that one right. And question 10, then we'll take a look at the scoreboard. Who won the WBO junior welterweight title from Josh Taylor in June 2023? 1 was it Teofimo Lopez, 2 Regis Prograis, 3 Jose Zapata, or 4 Jack Catterall? Oh, that organ. The Hammond B3. See, this one's got a little bit of a difficulty factor to it. No, yes, yes, no. Man, you cats, nobody's getting these wrong, huh? All right, let's go. Let's pause this game and let's get to the scoreboard and let's see who's kicking ass in here. Sliding counter, 10 out of 10. Followed closely by Owen Foster, Rock Chalk, Wheelchair John, Bernard Benton on 3rd place, Yankee Kyle. You've been... What's your name again, brother? You've Been Iced. Okay, that's a pretty cool name. You've Been Iced is in 5th place. The Drunk Irishman, you've gone to bed. And Mr. Gumbo stopped in for a quick one, gave us a quick super chat. God bless the man. Let's resume this shit show. Get the second 5th of the game. And the question is, as of 2025, which female boxer holds undisputed titles in 2 weight classes? 1 is it Katie Taylor, 2 Jessica McCaskill, 3 Clarissa Shields, or 4 Amanda Serrano? Who's getting this one wrong? Nobody, right? Another. This is going to be one of those 1 or 2 point games, man. High percentage of correct answers. Clarissa Shields, 86%. So see, we're getting some spread out. Some of the scores are opening up here. But the correct answer on that, Clarissa Shields. Question number 12. Who was known as the Boston Strong Boy? 1, was it Peter McNeely? 2, was it Marvin Hart? 3, was it John L. Sullivan? Or 4, was it James J. Corbett? Who was the Boston Strong Boy? See, like I said, man, we're going from the turn of the century to the future over here. Non-stop. The Boston Strong Boy was the first recognized heavyweight champion of the world. Hey, Pete's my brother, man. I hope he's watching. Pete's a hell of a nice guy. He's been on the show. I contact him a lot, and I'll give him a little text when it's his birthday, holidays. So shout out to Peter McNeely, but John L. Sullivan, the correct answer on this one. Moving on down the line. Who handed George Kambosos Jr. his 3rd career loss? Not his first, not his second, his 3rd. 1, was it Vasily Lomachenko? 2, was it Richardson Hitchings? 3, was it Maxie Hughes? Or 4, was it Devin Haney? Who handed George his 3rd career loss? Hey, brother Haplo, man. Good to see you, bro. Haplo, see, this is something, you blow this away, man. You probably get 50 for 50. But this is probably just, it would be like you playing with, like a god playing with ants. So it's like, this is just for fun. But who handed Kambosos his 3rd career loss? Lomachenko, Hitchens, Maxie Hughes, or Devin Haney? Well, this is good mental exercise then, because it's something you like, and you know once it rings a bell, boom, get that cerebral cortex of yours flexing itself again. But 84%, Vasily Lomachenko handed Big George his 3rd career loss. Like that means anything. Next question. Who is recognized as the father of boxing because he invented precursors to modern boxing gloves and development of the first set of modern boxing rules? 1, was it James Jeffries? 2, was it James Figg? 3, was it Jack Broughton? Or 4, was it Bill Greeding? Who's known as the father of boxing? I take this nutritional supplement for that too, Haplo. I don't take that many of them either. I don't take them like I used to. But anyway, this is Silk Protein. It's supposed to keep that brain and keep the muscle in that brain going. And who was recognized as the father of boxing? Who you go listen to the boxing librarian and he'll tell you all about this guy. The correct answer, Jack Broughton. Hey, we got some real stiff ones here, man, but then again, we let you through the easy ones. Which country does Cruiserweight World Champion Jay Opetaia represent? 1, is it the USA? 2, the United Kingdom? 3, New Zealand? Or 4, Australia? There we go. Hap, you're out of here. No, I'm only kidding. But yes, it was. Google it. Go look it up in the Ring Magazine Bible of Boxing. That's where I get all my questions from. Which country does Jay Opatia represent? Australia. 84%. Owen and You've Been Iced were the first two correct on that one. As we move along, who defeated Katie Taylor in Ireland in May 2023? One, was it Mikhail Meyer? Two, Jessica McCaskill? Three, Chantel Cameron? Or four, Amanda Serrano? See, we're keeping it with the women boxers in here. I'm surprised they don't have a midget boxing league. But who was it who defeated Katie Taylor in Ireland just a few short years ago? The correct answer is Chantel Cameron. 100% got that one right. Which Academy Award winning film documented the Rumble in the Jungle in which Muhammad Ali knocked out George Foreman in Zaire? One, is it called When We Were Kings? Two, is it Rocky? Three, is it Raging Bull? Or four, is it $1 Million Baby? I think this is Wheelchair John's favorite documentary, if I recall. I'll get the old bong changed after this. After we hit the 10 mark, we could look at the scoreboards again. And the correct answer on this one, and if you haven't seen it, all of these, man, they're better to watch than Five Clowns are going back and forth about Bill Haney and Brian Norman Jr. When We Were Kings. Awesome movie. 100% on that one. Owen and Rock Chalk, the first two on the buzzer. Moving on to 19. No, is it 18 or 19? I don't remember. I think it's 18. What was so unique about the Chavez-Charlo matchup? One, it was the first time two undisputed male champions from different weight classes fought. Two, the IBF belt wasn't on the line. Three, Charlo missed weigh-in the first time. Or four, Charlo fought with an ankle monitor. What was so unique about the Chavez-Charlo match? You can't question me, bro. I'm the Bible of boxing over here. Google's wrong half the time. You want your money back? Make a donation and I'll send it to you. Next question coming up shortly. What was so unique about this match that I thought Charlo was going to actually beat Canelo on this one. Was I way off? But it's the first time two undisputed world champions from different divisions fought each other. And Owen and Rock Chalk. First two on that one. It's collecting your scores. It's all collecting your scores. Who was the first reigning light heavyweight champion to defeat a heavyweight champion? One, was it Michael Spinks? Two, was it Gene Tunney? Three, was it Floyd Patterson? Or four, was it Archie Moore? Who was the first reigning light heavyweight champion to defeat a heavyweight champion? Michael Spinks. 100% on that one. Gene Tunney was a light heavyweight champion who won the heavyweight title, but he didn't do it while he was light heavyweight champion. And that's, you got to read the entire question, but nobody got it wrong. Question number 20, and then we'll look at the scoreboard here. Who did Terence Crawford defeat to become undisputed welterweight champion in 2023? See, these softballs almost embarrass me. Oh, Justin. That's all right, bro. You're here. YouTube's a come and go kind of a thing anyway, man. I never stay to a whole show for somebody. But, you know, I look at that time because you can go see how much you can go see how long the audience stays with you. And I get like 15, 20-minute retentions on my shows. When I just do like regular shows, we're getting a 4-minute retention if you're lucky. The average, I think, on YouTube is 2.5 minutes. So you get over 20 minutes, man. You're definitely putting out some content people are sticking around for. But the correct answer on this one, easy peasy. Hey, Thomas Hill, I didn't even see you. My brother. See this crazy fucking this YouTube chat now. It was at. You can't even recognize half of the addresses that are put in there. But 100% got this one right. Now we are going to take a quick look at the leaderboard. See who's been playing. I wish I could wipe it off and start new, but I don't know how to do it. I got to talk to my G. He's coming down tomorrow soon to fix my security camera. One of my cameras is out. But anyway, slide and counter 19, man. 19. Owen Foster with 18. John's got 18. Rock Chuck with 17. Bernard Benton with 13. You've Ben with 7. Yankee with 6. Thomas with a couple, excuse me. The Drunk Haplo, Mr. Gumbo, and Justin. I got 2 Justins. I got Justin James and, well, I thought it was another one, but anyway. Next question. Let's resume this game and get back into it for the second fifth of the game. Question number 21. Which boxer was stripped of the IBF welterweight title in 2023? 1, was it Yordenis Ugas? 2, Virgil Ortiz Jr.? 3, Terence Crawford? Or 4, Errol Spence Jr.? Which boxer stripped of the IBF welterweight title in 2023? You're going to get credit. You're going to get a 5-minute timeout for your credit. The next question coming up, this is an easy one. We should see 100% participation on this one. Hey, Rock Chuck, my sister. Much love. You have a great holiday. Peace and love. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? Terence Crawford, 100%. That was called twitchy feet. What I forgot to do, I forgot to change my bong water. I'll be back in one flash.
Well, in the very last part, I was doing that like little ascending thing, and I was like, oh, I got pedals. I should do that. Because when I sit in with plastic, usually it's not pedals when I do that. And I was like, oh, I have the pedals now. Yeah. So can I tell a little story? Please, yeah. That's called twitch. We played up with the lack of something. And then Eddie Morgan trained with Eric Krasno called Krasno War Podcast. And yes, indeed. And it was like year before last, Jazz Fest, we brought Joe Ashmore as the organ player for Krasno War
All right. These bastards, man. I go to take a break. They're supposed to be playing, and they're taking a break. Back in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Resume the game. Get down to question number 22. Let's get the hard ones in here. Who did Dmitry Bivol defeat to win the WBA light heavyweight title in 2017? 1, was it Trent Broadhurst? 2, Joe Smith Jr.? 3, Callum Smith? Or 4, Artur Beterbiev? Who did he defeat to win the WBA lightweight title in 2017? Windows closed. This one had some difficulty factor to it, as we can see. Brother Thomas Hill, you know it, my man. This is what gets me through life, my brother. This and a few people. I can count them on one hand. Trent Broadhurst. That's a bit of knowledge if anybody ever asks you this question, man. Bernard Benton. Who was the first European to win the world heavyweight title? 1, was it Tyson Fury? 2, Max Schmeling? 3, Lennox Lewis? Or 4, Ingemar Johansson? The first European to win the world heavyweight championship. Oh, nothing like a clean bong. Oh, yeah. We got 100% on this one. I'm seeing deuces. That's hardcore right there, Wheelchair John, bro. That's one of your. I didn't know it either, man. I had to fucking Google it too. But Max Schmeling, the first European to win the heavyweight championship of the world. 100% on that one. And boom. Question number, what question's coming up next? 24, right? Yeah. Question number 24. What did this damn thing freeze on me or something here? Which of these middleweight champions has the highest knockout percentage? 1, is it Thomas Hearns? 2, Marvin Hagler? 3, Kennedy Galantin? Or 4, Carlos Monzon? Yeah, this one fucking froze on me. Again, okay, I think it's fixed. Yeah. All right, which of these middleweight champions the highest knockout percentage? This is a pretty good one. Take a guess on this one. And the knockout percentage was actually 88.1. Is that what it said in there? I can't remember. Was it Hearns, Hagler, Triple G, or Monzon? Triple G. Everybody got this one right. Which boxer suffered an upset loss to Mauricio Lara in February 2023? 1, was it Michael Conlan? 2, Luis Alberto Lopez? 3, Lee Wood? Or 4, Josh Warrington? The Smiling Assassin. Well, Google it, Hap. The Keen. See, I got a lot of people from across the bay that play over here, and we got to throw some questions over there for our friends drinking the green beer, partying until the sun comes up in the morning to play trivia. But none of them made it tonight. Well, a couple of them did. I see Chris was in here, the drunk Irishman. Lee Wood, 100% correct answers on that one from the people playing the correct answers. What was the first heavyweight championship fight to take place in Las Vegas, Nevada? Apple know this one. One was it Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson 2. 2 was it Muhammad Ali, Floyd Patterson 1. 3 was it Muhammad Ali versus Archie Moore. Or 4 was it Floyd Patterson versus Ingemar Johansson 3. The first fight to take place in Las Vegas, Nevada. Take a guess. And this works on speed and accuracy. So the first guy who types the correct answer in there, he gets pushed into first place if there's a tie. That's how this game works. It's speed and accuracy. So just watching the other guy get the right answer and punching what he got will get you in second place. The correct answer: Sonny Liston versus Floyd Patterson. And what was that in 1962? Or was it 63? I don't know. I was there, but I was too young to do anything about it. Owen and Wheelchair John knew that one. Question number 27. Hey, educated guesser. Muhammad Ali never refused an autograph because as a child, this boxer had refused him and he knew the feeling. 1 was it Sugar Ray Robinson. 2 was it Joe Louis. 3 was it Jersey Joe Walcott, or 4 was it Jack Dempsey? Ali never refused an autograph because he was refused one by this legendary boxer. Who was it? And I saw an Ali exhibition, and he sat at a table. And there was a line. He was autographing these little prayer cards. And I was fucking too young and drunk and wanted to hit the city. And I didn't stand in line for a half hour and get one. But the correct answer, Sugar Ray Robinson. And Ali never forgot that. And he said, I'll never turn anybody down for it. Even when he was shaking, he'd stay in a hotel room and he'd sign the cards at night. And he'd make sure that when they wanted an autograph, he had one to give them. But man, Sugar Ray Robinson, imagine that. John knew that. Who fought the first heavyweight championship fight that had 2 African-American contestants? 1 was it Joe Louis versus John Henry Lewis. 2, Jack Johnson versus Sam Langford. 3, Jack Johnson versus Joe Jeanette. Or 4, Jack Johnson versus Battling Jim Johnson. The first all-black heavyweight championship fight. Which one was it? Please hit that thumbs up button. Share to your favorite platform. Get more people in here to play. We thrive on competition. And it's tough to hook an audience over here on YouTube in this day and age. But we're doing the best we can. And with your support, we'll remain doing Tuesday night trivia for years to come. The correct answer is Jack Johnson versus Battling Jim Johnson. Hap, what year was that? No, you can put it in there when you figure it out. Wheelchair John and Sliding Counter. Sliding Counter, man. He's an awesome trivia player. Who holds the Ring Magazine light heavyweight title? The Ring Magazine light heavyweight title. 1, is it Dimitri Bivol? 2, is it David Benavidez? 3, is it Callum Smith? Or 4, is it Artur Beterbiev? The Ring Magazine light heavyweight title. Chris Atkins on guitar. This guy is like one of the best around today. Professor at the University of New Orleans, Conservatory of Music by day, jazz troubadour by night. But who was the Ring Magazine light heavyweight championship today, right now? Open up your Ring Magazine. Today opening up a Ring Magazine is like more like this than like this. But you know what I'm talking about. The Bible of Boxing. Dimitri Bivol, Owen, and Wheelchair John were the first 2 on that one. The first 2 correct answers anyway. We're moving on to 30, then we'll take a look at the scoreboard. Who did Amanda Serrano beat in 2023 to unify featherweight titles? 1, was it Mikaela Mayer? 2, Katie Taylor? 3, Jessica McCaskill? Or 4, Erica Cruz? This is a tough girl right here. She's as tough as a guy. But who did she beat to unify the featherweight title? Windows closed. And like I said, we'll look at the scoreboard after this one. Who did Amanda Serrano beat? And she's kept under control by her trainer, Jordan Maldonado. I've seen him on live shows before. I don't know if he's changed, if he's loosened up a little bit, but a couple of years ago, he wouldn't even give her she didn't have no cell phone. She wasn't allowed a social media. She was kept in her room, brought out to train. He gave her movies to watch. And this is her brother-in-law too, this guy. And I'm watching it, and she's like just shaking her head. I'm saying, wow. And he said right on YouTube, he says, and she's a virgin, right? Shout out to Amanda Serrano. This was about 4 years ago. It was on what's his name? The Puerto Rican guy that's with the LDBC. I forget his fucking name. But anyway, he was on his show, and what a hard ass. You can see why she fights just like a guy. But let's display the leaderboard, and we'll see where we're at over here. It looks like my man Wheelchair John has crept to first place, followed by Sliding Counter. They're both tied, but Wheelchair John's got more of the correct answers first. And refresh your phone, reboot your computer, whatever you can do. But this keeps score on the internet as fast as your score is pressed. That's how it does the damn Yes, you are, Haplo. Like I told you, man, if you came in earlier, you'd be in the top 3 for sure. But some of the regulars aren't here tonight. We got some cats here that, man, they play this stuff for real. This guy Joe, it's like he's got a freaking computerized boxing program in his head. But let's resume this game here. We can see we got the top 3. Wheelchair John, Sliding Counter, and Owen. Bernard's right up there, man. Rock Chuck, who bowed out, man, put on a hell of a showing while she was here. You've has been an awesome user, first time here. Yankee Kyle, Haplo, moving up like he said. Justin James, Thomas Hill, the Drunk Irishman, and Mr. Gumbo. Mr. Gumbo, even though he's in last place, this show is dedicated to Mr. Gumbo. We made a super chat here. We don't get many of them. We're almost getting to that $100 mark where I get all the money from YouTube, but they're tough, man. And then they take out 30% of it or some crazy thing like that. But anyway, I'm not on here for the bucks. I'm on here for the fun and boxing knowledge, which is what the price of admission in here is your knowledge of the game, and it's never paid down. Let's resume this game. All right, let me get this next question up here. Resume the game. Boom. All right, here we are. Willie Pep once won a round without throwing a punch. Who was his opponent? 1, was it Sandy Sadler? 2, was it Patty DeMarco? 3, was it Jackie Graves? Or 4, was it Chalky Wright? Could be, man. Who did he? That's a legendary story that's been around for years, forever. But who was the fighter that didn't land the punch? And it was a pretty good fighter, man. All 4 of these guys. Go ask the boxing librarian. They're all head-bowing worthy. But the correct answer, Jackie Graves. Haplo knew that one. And Wheelchair John knew that one. See, we got some difficulties and some easies. They were the first 2. Others might have gotten that one. I can't see how many more than the first 2. But like I said, that's the first 2. Exactly, Owen, allegedly. But you go watch some of his you go watch some of his fights, and you can see it happening. Which British heavyweight lost to Zhilei Zhang twice in 2023? 1, Joe Joyce. 2, Dillian White. 3, Derek Chisora. Or 4, Daniel Dubois. Which one? Back on the regular stuff here. This was a sad ending for somebody whose talent was totally held back. I mean, I didn't even give him a championship title shot, and he was beating the top contenders at the time. Wasted talent. But the correct answer, as we all know, Joe Joyce. Owen and Hap got that one right. Next one is question number 33, and it is, who's the only fighter to beat Frank Sanchez? 1, is it Luis Ortiz? 2, Efe Ajagba. 3, Andy Ruiz. Or 4, Ajit Cabial? Who's the only fighter to beat Frank Sanchez? I think he's got a fight coming up too, man. I went out for purse bids. Who the hell? It might be against the big fucking the Croatian there. What's his name? Herjavec. Sanchez and Herjavec. I'm pretty sure that fight is a mandatory eliminator, and it's out for purse bids. So I haven't heard much about it since I heard it was out for purse bids, but let's see who gets it, man. That's why we need somebody like L. Dub in here to tell us about that backroom shit that goes on. But the correct answer on this one is Ajit Cabial, the only fighter to beat Frank Sanchez. And the correct ones on that, Owen was the first one in there with sliding counter coming in second. As we move on to 34, and there's so much more. Who's the Ring Magazine welterweight champion? 1, it's vacant. 2, Mario Barrios. 3, Jerron Boots Ennis, or 4, Devin Haney? Who's the Ring Magazine welterweight champion? Or is there one?
Robert Mercurio.
A Guitar Boxing. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know who you is, but oh, that's my buddy Aguilar. I know who you are. That's FKO, I believe. FCO, rather. I'm sorry. I think it is. You got that right, man. I saw such great welterweights coming up, bro. You know, even like when I was seriously getting into boxing in the 70s with Sugar Ray Leonard coming up, man, winning the gold medal, and that career, and then Donald Curry and Milton McCrory. After that, man, we had a Marlon Starling, all the great welterweights. And what do we got now? Mediocrity, vacant as it should be. Get these guys in a tournament. Don't let them go. Right now, they're all screaming for Devin's screaming for all crazy opponents. Unify the fucking championship, bro. Easy. You want to be the best? Become undisputed. In 1989's Fight of the Year, who did Roberto Duran win the middleweight title from? 1, was it Wilfred Benitez? 2, Vinny Paz? 3, Iran Barkley? Or 4, Davey Moore? 1989's Fight of the Year. Who did an aging Roberto Duran, who they gave him no chance? Who did he win the middleweight title from? WBC middleweight title, to be precise. Benitez, Paz, Barkley, or Moore? And this was like nobody could believe it. And I've seen, you can see pictures of them now together. Roberto Duran has shrunk. Iran Barkley is huge. I met Iran Barkley a couple of years ago. He's a heavyweight. He's fucking huge. See, I know this shrinkage thing. I used to always walk around at 200 pounds. I weigh 160 now, like 160, 170. But you know, you stop training, and I used to train them religiously, and you get old and you lose a lot of weight. But on this one, the correct answer: Iran Barkley, Owen, and Aguilar. Correct on this one. That's why these crazy this crazy new shit from YouTube here. Who was crowned the Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year last year? 1, was it Terence Crawford? 2, was it Alexander Usyk? 3, was it Monster Inoue? Or 4, was it Tank Davis? Who was the last Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year 2024? We haven't had 2025 yet. And these are awesome too, these Ring Magazine awards. Last year, I had all I'm thinking is Randy Gordon, the original editor. I had Dougie Fisher, Dougie Fisher, the editor of Ring Magazine, on my show like the following day when he got back from the awards in the UK. And it's a major production, man. But oh yeah, when the Ring Magazine does their annual awards thing, don't miss that. It's awesome. It's a production. Everybody's there. But last year, Alexander Usyk. That's like the Oscar for male actor of the year, whatever. But that's like the main one. And Usyk won it last year. This year, who's it going to be? Crawford? Inoue? We still have a couple of months. Well, a month or so to go. Well, we see. But the next question, coming right up here, man. Owen and Hap got that one right. What titles does David Benavidez hold? 1, is he the WBO and WBA Super Light Heavyweight Champion? 2, is it the WBC Interim Light Heavyweight title? 3, the WBC and WBA Regular Light Heavyweight titles? Or 4, the WBC and IBF Light Heavyweight title? This is a mouthful. Hey, my brother Just Do. There he is. Salute, man. Appreciate the view, bro. I think I'll do a poem just for you, brother. For the great Just Do, the voice of boxing. Has a great little show every day. Check him out, man. He does his thing over there with flair and swing. But what titles does Benavidez hold specifically? What's the actual world leather that he straps around his waist? WBO and WBA light heavyweight, WBC interim. Well, we got it right here too. Let's see. What do we got? 50% got this one right. He holds the WBC and the WBA regular light heavyweight titles. Slide and counter, and Bernard Benton got that one right. Even though it's all bullshit, you got to keep track of this if you're a fan of boxing, because these titles do mean something. And like I said earlier, unify the welterweight title. I don't want to see 4 world champions out there. Which fighter moved up to super bantamweight after dominating a bantamweight and is now undisputed? 1, Paul Butler. 2, Nonito Donaire. 3, Monster Inoue. Or 4, John Real Casimiro. Which fighter moved up to super bantamweight after dominating the bantamweight division and is now the undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world? This is an easy one. Everybody getting the right answer on this one. Monster Inoue. 72%. Aguilar. And sliding counter. And see, I'm getting high right now because my vision's going. So I know the herb I'm smoking is doing the job it's supposed to do. Next question. Who did Shane Mosley defeat to win the IBF lightweight championship way back in the day? 1, was it Vernon Forrest? 2, was it Philip Holliday? 3, was it Oscar De La Hoya? Or 4, was it John Brown? How did Shane Mosley get his first lightweight championship? And he was a badass lightweight too, man. But who did he defeat for that title? Windows closed. No more votes. You can only vote once in here. Shane Mosley defeating the South African Philip Holliday. 100% on this one. Sliding counter and Owen Foster, the first 2. We go to question number 40, and then we'll take a break. We look at the scores, and then we got the exciting home stretch. Who coached Anthony Joshua during his rematch with Alexander Usyk? 1, was it Virgil Hunter? 2, was it Robert Garcia? 3, was it Freddie Roach? Or 4, was it Angel Fernandez? It's weird they had that trio just do with De La Hoya, Forrest, and Mosley. I blowed that triangle theory right out of the water. Fighter A that beats Fighter B is going to beat Fighter C. Go look at Forrest, Mosley, and De La Hoya. Kind of like Frazier, Foreman, and Ali too, man. But anyway, yeah. Bad choice. The correct answer is Windows closed. Robert Garcia, 100%. I go to the leaderboard quickly here just to see who's been really kicking some ass. Wheelchair John. See, these cats have been here since the beginning, man. They've been playing this whole game with me since over an hour. I wish I could break it down into smaller smaller groups like we do, but you kind of got to keep them as they are. And Wheelchair John, what is that? 36, correct? Sliding Counter 35. Owen Foster with 31. Bernard Benton, Rock Chalk, Haplo, Justin James. You've been blown away. I can't even. I forgot your name, brother. My brain is like real short term, de-wired. Aguilar's playing, Yankee Kyle, Thomas Hill, the Drunk Irishman, my brother Just Do, and Mr. Gumbo, who sponsored this show, giving us one of those rare cash apps. No, not a cash app, a super chat that just blew my mind over here. Let's resume this game. This is the finish coming up over here. And these are a little difficult factor here. Who did former IBF champion Roland Winky Wright defeat for his title? 1, was it Shane Mosley? 2, was it Robert Frazier? 3, Fernando Vargas? Or 4, Bronco McCart? This was the IBF Super Welterweight title. Roland Winky Wright. See, with this, what you pay for this program, they should give you an option to time people that come in and put them on like the sliding scale, like they did when you went to school, Haplo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not fair to you guys that come in late that have no chance of winning, but you still have a chance of making a respectable showing. And look at this, man. The computer wins. Robert Frazier. Roland Winky Wright. I told you the difficulty factor because I ran out of simple questions. I got to really dig into the Bible of boxing for these home stretch questions. 42. Which boxer is also known as El Rayo? 1, is it Leo Santa Cruz? 2, is it Jose Venezuela? 3, is it Isaac Cruz? Or 4, is it David Picasso? Which one of these cats do they call El Rayo? Little water from my brother Blood Boxing Tumbler and Fistiana. They sent me this a couple of years ago. Blood was on here the other day. He goes, "You still got that?" I said, "Still got it, man. I fill this thing 3-4 times a day. That's my chalice, baby." You know the Bruce Gass don't drink nothing but water for years now, since 2022. Who was El Rayo? Jose Valenzuela, 100% got this one. Aguilar and Bernard, the first 2 on the correctos. A million others got this one, 100%. And we're talking millions and millions playing out there in YouTube, Facebook, everywhere on the vast internet. Which Puerto Rican great was not a Triple Crown champion? Out of these 4, 3 were. Which one was not? 1 was Wilfredo Vasquez. 2, Wilfredo Gomez. 3, Wilfred Benitez. Or 4, Alfredo Escalera. Which Puerto Rican great was not a Triple Crown champion? The difficulty factor. That sax man is screaming to God with that horn, man. Which one of these Hall of Fame legends was not a Triple Crown champion? Alfredo the Snake Man Escalera. And is that Just Do? Just Do. Good one, brother. The Snake Man, they called him. Go watch the Battle at Bayonne with Alfredo Escalera and Alexis Aguayo. And you'll understand why boxers really pay attention to defense these days and don't want to get hit. But anyway, who became the undisputed super middleweight champion in 2021? 1, Kennedy Golovkin. 2, David Benavidez. 3, Canelo Alvarez. Or 4, Caleb Plant. Yeah, we pitch a softball here. I guess I must have been tending to something else. %100% on this softball. Yes, sir. Number 45 coming right up. Coming at you down the pike here. Which boxer defeated Vasily Lomachenko in October 2020 to become unified lightweight champ? 1, was it Teofimo Lopez? 2, Shakur Stevenson. 3, Ryan Garcia. Or 4, Devin Haney? Windows closed. Now we go to the computation room. Oh. The correct answer is, did we get 100% on this one? 78%. Teofimo Lopez. What was that? 2022? I can't remember where were you? Yeah, 2020. Ooh, that's a long time ago. Man, time does fly. Who holds the WBO heavyweight title? 1, Alexander Usyk. 2, Moses Atuma. 3, Michael Hunter. Or 4, Fabio Wardley? Last week we would have fooled more people with this one, but this week it's kind of old news. Exactly, newly crowned as Usyk vacated. Usyk does that a lot though. Then he might decide he wants to become undisputed again, go for like a 3rd time undisputed in a 4-belt era. You know, really get himself jolted to the Hall of Fame without having to sit out his obligatory 5 years or whatever it is now. But Fabio Wardley, sliding counter and Owen, the first 2 on that one. As we're moving closer to the finish line here. In May 2022, who handed Canelo Alvarez his 2nd career defeat? 1, Joe Smith Jr., 2, Dmitry Bivol, 3, Callum Smith, or 4, Artur Beterbiev? The correct answer on that one is as we all know, 100%, Dmitry Bivol. I hear he's like he just recovered from back surgery now. That's What's he going to do coming back from back surgery? That's going to be interesting. And Owen and Just Do, first two on the button on that one. I think I got a couple of difficult ones towards the end here. Let's see. 2 division titleists, Azuma Nelson challenged for a 3rd division and was defeated. Who defeated this great warrior? 1 was it Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. 2 was it Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya. 3 was it Meldrick Machine Gun Taylor. Or 4 was it James Buddy McGirt? The great Azuma Nelson tried to become a 3-division champion. Unfortunately, he stepped in the ring against a legend. This was such an anticipated fight, but then just the sheer size, and the fluidity of the great. See, I'm giving the thing away. I get carried on. I start watching these and I get carried away with the fucking. Brings me back to the fights. Brings me back to this great era. That I'm trying to find it now, man. I'm trying to see it happen again. But yes, Whitaker made sure Azuma was not a 3-division world champion. Question number 49. This legend lost 3 of his first 4 fights. 1 was at Willie Pep. 2 was at Henry Armstrong. 3 was at Harry Greb. Or 4 was at Carlos Monzon. This legend lost 3 of his first 4 fights, and they worry about an L in their career now. And this quartet here, one of these cats lost 3 of their first 4.
I agree. I have y'all to think. I definitely do. That was like 2 is coming up.
The correct answer, Henry Armstrong. Amazing. But then you look at his record, and it was like the guy fought every 3 weeks, man, for years. Just unbelievable. They were just a different breed of animal. And this is before all our times, mine included. But I see that we're fortunate enough to be able to jump back and watch these fights and look at his record and read his biography. And it's like, wow, these guys, Henry Armstrong, Mount Rushmore. Former heavyweight champion Joe Louis was known for his classic one-liners as well as his lethal punching power. Which of these lines did he use prior to his 1941 title defense against Lou Nova? 1, did he say, "Why should I be gun shy when he's 2 years older and I'm 2 years smarter in boxing?" 2, "We'll win because we are on God's side." 3, "He can run but he cannot hide." Or 4, "Any dog can wag his tail." What classic Joe Louis line did he use when he defeated, unfairly called the Bum of the Month Club, but Lou Nova? Trash talk. Talk about trash talk, man. Go and Google the trash talk that Lou Nova was doing to Joe Louis, man. It will definitely get your juices flowing. And Joe said he can run, but he can't hide. Joe, a man of few words, but when he made them, they became chiseled in stone. But man, let's take a look at the end of the game. Let's take a look at the freaking scoreboard here. Owen and Wheelchair John and a few others got that one right, but this is it, man. This is the end of the game. Let me take a quick gander in here and see who is in first place. Wheelchair, is that Wheelchair John up there, man? Yes, it is. With 44 correct. Sliding counter, a strong showing with 42. Owen with 38. Bernard with 36. Hap come in here. Just started kicking ass with 19, but double that. So you figure he'd be at least in the top 3 right there, man. Justin James, man, always a tough competitor. Rock Chalk, and she dropped out. And look how many she had. Aguilera, man, FCO, the man. Just Do, my brother. You've been came in here today, first time. Appreciate your sub. Appreciate you coming in. Yankee Kyle, Thomas Hill, Technique, the Irishman, Mr. Gumbo, and Wheelchair John goes on the wall till next week, man. Wheelchair John did it. He's been playing for a long time, and I don't know if you ever won first place before. Did you, John? Was that your first win, or is that just your second or third? Hey, Sliding Counter, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you commenting down below and always coming to the show, man. Wouldn't be the show without you, my brother. I appreciate this more than you guys do. So thanks everybody for coming in here, man. And happy Thanksgiving too, man. It's I don't know what it's a time for, but it's a time to eat well, kick back, and don't have to worry about too much. Try to stay peaceful with family and friends, and man, get the good stuff. Support your local hemp farmer, not your dispensary, your guy. But anyway, man, we do another one next weekend, next Tuesday for sure. Anybody has any suggestions, just throw them in the chat below. We can add that to the trivia, or if I can find a bunch of stuff about it, we can do a whole trivia show dedicated to it. And what do we got coming on this weekend? Is there anything going on? Any fights this weekend, or is it going to be a dull time? Take a quick gander before we go off the air here. No, not that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted boxing schedule here. Usually I can get it at the tip of my fingers. There it is. There it is. Motherfucker. There we go. I need a technical assistant here. Yeah, we go to England. Ben Whitaker, Benjamin Gavazzi. I never heard of Benjamin Gavazzi. Anybody on the card we know? Did I know? Not really. Fraser Clark against TKV. Remember that dude TKV that got knocked out by who did he get knocked out by? He got knocked out by somebody, and it was because they said it was that it was a foul. Yeah, Ben Whitaker Saturday. Then on BBC 2, Fraser Clark and TVK. I can't remember who knocked out TVK. Let me take a gander and see, because now I'm starting to wonder here. And we got the tools at our disposal. Hey, Gold Eye, bro. Salute, my man. Let's see, man. TVK. He fought Adelaide, and he got knocked out. And he was winning. He was doing well, and it was like a really shaky stoppage. But I guess for that showing, now he's getting a bout with Fraser Clark, who we saw get knocked out by Wardley. I like heavyweight fights, so I'll be tuning into that one if I can find it, man. That's BBC 2. I'm sure I can, because I don't think there's a communication out there that we can't find with a little bit of knowledge. If we can't find it, you can always call the grandkids, and they can do anything on these fucking things. So, but anyway, man, I'm blabbing. I'm just going on and on now. This is your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster here, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for coming by. Peace and love.